running.
Okay. Let's talk about what we got going on this Saturday morning. So Saturdays are going to be my longer run days. So today I did an hour jog on the trails with my sauna top on for the first hour because I'm fat and I need to lose weight. And then I dropped the sauna top, ran with a buddy of mine for the second hour back on the trails. And then both of those runs I hit a little over 10 miles, like 10 and a half miles, probably like 1,400 feet of elevation. But so I wasn't crushing it by any means. I wasn't going fast. I was trying to be steady because I have tired legs, and I wanted to make sure that I could cruise. And also, if I'm being honest, that's all I could do anyway. No. You know what? I was going 5 miles an hour because, I felt like taking it easy today. Not that that was super hard or anything. No, I mean, that's just what I could do today. But then now I'm in hour 3 and I am I'm hiking with the chains. Sorta. It's not really a hike per se. I mean, I am on a trail, but it's pretty mellow. But I'm just trying to experiment right now. So the chains were somewhere between 50 and 60 pounds. Because I got these big chains, and I got augmented with little chains. And there go. Look, I just lost one. Let's see if I can get it back. There we go. And I got little handles with the S hooks. There. And I don't know if this is a smart thing to do, but I'm trying to replicate the second half of Frozen Head, when I'm going to be doing a lot of walking, a lot of power hiking. So I'm trying to move no slower than 3 miles an hour under weight, and terrible weight, because chains wobble and they clank and they smack you everywhere. So it's not fun. And so my thought process is, since I don't have super great heels to train on, I need to incorporate additional weight. And since chains are, like, again, very horrible thing to hike with, I figured, well, if I'm not having a good time and I'm miserable, then I'm probably on the right track. So I don't know. Maybe somebody out there smarter than me can let me know if this is just a ridiculous idea. But for those who might say that's a ridiculous idea, here's my counter argument to that. The chains are totally badass. I mean, look at it. Hiking around the neighborhood and getting into the trails wearing chains. So I get a lot of side-eye looks. And not now, there's nobody around, but they totally made me look cool, bro. So there's my counter to that. All right, so Saturdays will be my several hour long evolutions, and I'll probably just do that one long workout. Sundays now are a hour and a half, little shuffle, usually half on the road, half on the trails, just to get out there, get some more miles. And in those runs, I'm trying to hit anywhere between 8 and 10 miles, and maybe 700 to 1100 elevation gain. So an easier run. And then Sunday evenings is when I get to do my fun lift, my usual lift that I would have done if I'm not in training, with the free weights in the garage gym. So that's my reward if I do a good running evolution over the week. If I stick to my training plan, I get to get out there and mess around with the weight. And then Mondays is leg day. And on those days, I do high reps. So I do 3 miles per time on the tread because I have to train for my PFT. And then, so Mondays are kind of weird, and my PFT days or training days are kind of weird. So this is what I do, okay? And again, somebody out there who's smarter than me can maybe give me a better tip. But I get on the tread, and I usually run at 0% incline or 0.5 or 0.1, so very small incline. And I run, and I try to get sub 18. And my no later than time is 19 minutes. So if I'm in the 18s, then that's a successful run for me. And then what I do is the remainder of the time, so let's say I finish at 19 minutes, the remainder of the time that I have left up to 30 minutes, I put it at max elevation and I walk it out, just to get in, sneak in some little extra elevation gain. So let's say I finish at 19 minutes, my 3 mile. The treadmill I normally run on can go up to 30, so I'm blessed there, 30% incline. And then I normally gain about 550 feet of elevation from 19 minutes to 30 minutes. From there, it gets a little weirder. And I'm telling you all this because a lot of the videos I watch never go into specifics of what people do, like how they actually train, like how many miles are you running, how fast are you going, how much elevation are you gaining, when you lift, what lifts are you doing? Like nobody ever says it, so I'm going to say it. So then I transition over to the machines, and I just hit every leg machine there is in the gym. So the leg extension, the leg curls, the leg press, the calf machine, the adductor machine. And what I do is on my leg extensions, if it's on Mondays, I start at 100 pounds on the, the little 100-pound marker, which isn't a lot, but I do as many reps as I can before I can't continuously pump. So I'll extend, and then usually around 15 or 20 reps, my legs are on fire. And so put the weight, put the weight down. I immediately grab the pin and I go and I decrease the weight to 90. And then I do as many as I can there to failure. And then as soon as I can't as soon as I can't keep doing those leg extensions, I drop the weight back down. I drop it down 1 plate with the idea to get to 100 reps. So I'm trying to get to 100 reps, starting at 100, at the 100 plate mark. And as soon as I hit failure, I reduce the weight and I keep going. So what's funny is that by the time I get to like 80 reps, I'm like at the 20 plate, like the 10 plate. And if somebody was to walk into the gym right when I was doing that, they'd see somebody on the struggle bus. I'm talking about like with like 20 pounds on the leg extension. So I can imagine those people are like, what is this? What the hell is this guy doing? Like, is this his first time ever working out? Like, why is he struggling? That doesn't make any sense. But I'm telling you, try it. It's pretty insane. And so I do that for all of the machines. So for the leg curls, same thing. I have a weight that I start with. Normally the default's 100. And then I do as many reps as I can until I can't. I reduce the weight and go right back into it. And that's key. Like continuously doing it. Because what I'm trying to do is do muscle endurance, right? Trying to work muscle endurance after doing the elevation climb. And then at some point, so that's that whole workout. And I usually do that during chow time. So in the morning or in the evening, I'll run a 5 mile. So that'll be my Monday workout. I do that same workout on Fridays too, except instead of doing 100 reps, I do 50, and the weight becomes much higher. Like instead of starting at 100, I start at like 150 for a lot of the stuff. So like think 3 or 5 additional plates. So the reason why I do that is because I'm trying to build strength. So even though 50 reps is kind of a lot, and I may reduce that down to like 40, so I'm doing 4 sets of 10. I need a day where I'm trying to get some power. But the 3 mile and the elevation gain up to 30 minutes, that's all the same. And that's Friday. And then the same thing, I'll do a 5 mile run. So the idea is that Fridays I'm doing leg day. Sorry, I'm getting an update in my headphone. 12.5 miles, almost there. Okay, so Friday, leg day, PFT training day, and a small run. Saturday, long run. Sunday, medium run. Monday, same thing we already talked about. So it's 4 days of a lot of leg and a lot of running. Tuesdays is a lift, a concentrated lift. I usually concentrate on 3 exercise, or 3 parts of the body that I exercise. So usually it's bis, tris, and forearms, shoulders, back, and chest. One of those 3 will go on Tuesday. One of those 3 will go on Thursday. And then I'll normally do a shorter run, like a 3 or 4 mile run in the morning. So a lot of my days are 2-a-days. Days during the week, I try to do 2 workouts. And then, so that's Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then Wednesdays are interesting because that's when I try to do my HIIT stuff, or just something different. My what I'm calling my auxiliary efforts, right? So biking, think motivated Sean T and his insanity workout, pure cardio. There's actually some free videos on YouTube, it looks like. So basically I'm doing high intensity workouts once during the day, either the morning and afternoon, and then I get on the stationary bike and do a workout there for about an hour. And that's kind of unique too, because when I'm on the bike, I'm trying to, right now what I'm doing is for 45 minutes, I'm staying in the saddle, highest resistance, and I'm just like pounding away. I'm just trying to build muscle endurance, just grinding in. I'm not going fast at all. My cadence is pretty slow, like I don't know, 30 or something, but the resistance is all the way up. And then after I do that for 45 minutes and I'm smoked, I'll do a 15-minute sprint where I'll do max effort and I'll come out of the saddle, which means I'm standing up. And that's it. That's what I'm doing right now. So that's my training regimen. Overall, like the summary will look something like 35 to 40 miles a week, but it's a lot of trails. And probably total elevation weekly is like 5 to 6,000 feet of elevation, I'd say. And I try to hit every muscle group. So hopefully that's enough specifics. So the reason why I say that is because hopefully somebody could be like, yeah, man, that training schedule is not going to get you to the finish line in the Barkley Fall Classic. Like, you're going to have to drastically change that stuff. Or, yeah, that should get you there. Or, who knows? I can't help you, man. But the idea is that if somebody out there watches this and you're like, am I doing enough? So if I saw a video like this, I'd ask myself, well, like, okay, so if that's what this guy's doing, I need to do that or more. That's how I would approach it. So if I watch the video and somebody's like, hey, yeah, you're going to need to hit 80 miles a week and 20K of elevation gain, or else you don't stand a chance in frozen head, I'd be like, okay, I guess I'm doing that now. Bye-bye free weights. No time for you anymore. And I probably will, my mileage will go up as I'm still very early in the training cycle. It's only April. The race is in September. And that might be another thing. Somebody out there might be like, yeah, man, you kind of started your training cycle really early. And that's probably true. A lot of people start in May or June. But I'm a big dumb animal. I'm a rock, so it takes me a little bit longer to do things that other people could do quicker. So I need a little extra time to figure stuff out, right? maybe walking, hiking with chains is not the way to go, and I need to make an adjustment. So lastly, this is what I'll say. You might notice that I don't have any rest days planned. There is no rest days, and that's because life will provide me a rest day at least once every 2 weeks. Like, I'm married, dual military, with 2 kids, and trying for another one. So something gonna come up, and I'm not gonna be able to do a workout today. It doesn't happen every week. It usually happens every 2 or 3 weeks. So the rest days are there. I'm not gonna lie to you and be like, yeah, I haven't missed. Oh no, my chain slipped on me. Lie to you and be like, I have not missed any training days. This has been 45 days of the most strict training I've ever done. Nope, that's just fake news. Like, babies get sick, assignments get due because I'm in school right now, military school, and yeah, it just is what it is. So I don't plan for rest days because they will find me. So yeah, and then I'll be honest, like, sometimes when I'm really broken down and my legs are sore, and I'm tired, and I'm achy, I'm hungover, whatever the case may be, I'll be like, yeah, I'm not gonna go out today. But then I do. You thought I was gonna go the other way. No, you gotta go out there on those days. That's not a reason not to go out. You have to go out when you're tired and sore. Don't go out when, again, like, you pick the kid up early because there's snot rocking in everywhere, or the kid's having a bad day, or the house is a wreck. Whew, cleaning, man. You want to talk about a time suck? Here's a time suck: cleaning the house. Oh my goodness. Oh God. It feels like, if you're a parent, really of any amount of kids, really, but once you're a parent, unless you're part of the 1% that can hire people to clean for you, or maybe you're just blessed with enough financial acumen where you can afford that. Anyway, if you're a person that has to clean your own house, good Lord, if I could convert all my cleaning time into training time, oh, I will crush. I'd be ready for the big Barkley. No doubt. Take my regular training time with my cleaning time of the house, forget about it. The people who do the big Barkley, those people, if there's any single parents out there that have done that, I need to look that up. I tip my hats off to you, because you're incredible. If you're a single parent and you have enough time to train for the Barkley and you've finished it, holy moly, you are my hero. Like David Goggins, nah, whoever that person is, you're my new hero. Because that's a whole new level. Just being a single parent by yourself is crazy. I can't even imagine it, not having the wife there to really, she does most of everything around the house. I'm not gonna take credit. I give me 40%, maybe 35. She gets 60% because she does all the cooking. All right, I went down a rabbit hole in this conversation, but anyway, all to say, I'm climbing the hills, I'm getting tired. All to say that there's only so many hours in the day, and hopefully you look at this training schedule as it exists for me now, and it helps put things in context for you. Yes, let me know. Shoot me a message. Reach out to me. And maybe we'll figure this thing out together. Okay, I'm gonna finish this last half mile, go home, and do some cleaning.
Retro.